we have at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right. It's been a while since I played this.
Start the drive.
Well, I got pancaked.
1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
First carry now for David Montgomery.
Good tackle.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Let's go. Oh, why are you jumping twice? Oh, jump one time. Just jump once. Dang.
Mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
First down, Washington.
Good throw. Good throw. Saw the blitz.
Great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first.
Good throw under pressure, man.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
Ooh, thought he blocked it.
Is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he returns this to the 22. They'll start on the ground.
Good tackle.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball again on 2nd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes it's a beauty.
And he'll be taken right on the chalk at a 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Trying to find a lane,
Good
but instead
tackle.
he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, second down.
The Jets at 5-8, 3 games under 500. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play two.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful.
Let's go.
Much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
See if they do that. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20.
Good return.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this
No
is
way.
intercepted.
And the Jets are going
No
to
way.
here as the ball will come out.
Wow.
So the interception there. And Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with
What?
in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Ball again on 2nd down.
Let's go.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. To throw on 3rd down, Rosenberg.
Let's go.
Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Good click on, man. Good click on.
By Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Good throwaway.
Off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On third down, Washington. He's going to wind up and air it out. Looking for
Let's go.
He's got him. Touchdown,
Let's go, Alec. Where'd it go up, man?
34 yards.
Where'd it go up?
And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
On top.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's
Right
the kind of
on
play when you made
sauce.
as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read.
That one was.
Now he's settled in the pocket a little
I did not
more,
see that was
reading the
sauce.
field and getting to a second and sometimes
Thought that was the other
That was
one.
a nice play.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Ball again on second down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw on 3rd down, Rosenberg. And he'll be
Good
brought
blitz.
down by the Colts. Levante David in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Let's go, JT.
He's down to around the 47-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Washington. He's going to air one out.
What a throw.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
What a throw. Let's go.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last
Good
year
ball.
as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Good Lord, he's fast. He's Garrett Wilson.
He'll take over right at the 50.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Throwing to start the drive. Washington throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani.
Good click on. Let's go.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Had to click on that one.
Looking to throw. Washington.
Oh, we had him.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up second and 10. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
All right, this should work. It should work.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. They'll look to throw again.
Good throw.
And he holds it in for the Colts
I
touchdown.
thought I saw a man.
A great play there.
Good route, Mike. Good routes.
Here so far. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Michael Pittman getting that much separation.
Gay is on for the point after.
Hey, I'm a agree with you on that. I'm gonna agree with you on that one.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28.
Yeah. Yeah, that was too much separation for Mike. That's not his game.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on second down, Rosenberg.
Ooh, good click on.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
Come on, good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Rosenberg. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Colts are going to take possession.
That's so Chris.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Oh, what kind of cut? Oh, my goodness. I don't know why he just turned his back. What in the world? I just did a cutback.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Washington.
Oh, my goodness. He just sold. No, he did not. That's crazy.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Good hit.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Hall again.
You got me. You got me.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Bro, we in man coverage. Good tackle.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Oh, catch it.
Down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, McMillan. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game.
Oh, you're right there. Come on.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Montgomery, another target and catch. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, McMillan. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McMillan.
Ooh, good throw. All right, red zone. Here's what we're good at.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining.
Here's where we gotta be good.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Operating from the gun.
That was a play cross. Come on.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. McMillan. And it'll be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, they're the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing.
He's got a man complete.
Come on, Alec.
He's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
What a throw.
Prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play,
What a throw.
80 yards. Pretty easy.
Oh, there's a
drive
little
to
duck,
recap.
though.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Off the play fake. Washington. He's got a man complete. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
All right.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Oh, I missed.
See if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The decision is to decline it and not give them the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
On 1st down, McMillan looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he stopped immediately there. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the gun on 3rd down, Washington.
Oh, my Lord.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The big man get the oxygen tank ready. 20, 10, and he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Fairbairn got with an extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, look at the juke. It's a room to roll now. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Milton Williams there on the tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive.
Oh, I knew
it's working. They just stick with it. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
No way.
It's incomplete. What an
He was
excellent
wide
defensive
open.
stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Gay's kick is good.
He was
and
wide
that will extend their
open.
lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one is...
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw. McMillan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move.
Yeah, 4L is.
You're not getting the benefits
till
of after catch. You're tackling almost
oh, what am I doing?
That means you have to run extra
Yeah, it's
plays.
over until 24. Madden 24 comes out.
They get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Give up the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about
Good tackle,
4.
Anderson.
2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and wing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Hall. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down, McMillan.
Oh.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46.
He caught that?
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Throwing on
Good breakup.
down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr.
Good run.
So we could
Good run, JT.
that is something that you and I
We share that.
we enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we can probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's got
Good cutback. Way to read the blocks, JT.
Across the 40-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. First and 10, Taylor now. They're going to stop
Guys,
this
I ID'd that one
I
guy.
have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning.
Oh
the
my
game.
goodness, no
Get
way.
the first down, close it out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
good tackle.
Your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
GG's, bro.
He's going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one